Hi, everyone. Welcome to our broadcast with a twist on tonight's game. It'll count towards the NBA Cup. With Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, I'm Kevin Harlan. Our very own Allie LaForce has the sidelines covered for us tonight. With the All-Star game almost near, let's see how the East is shaking out. Taking a look here at the visitors, earning the first place position with a terrific record. And we've seen them perform splendidly pretty much all season long so far. And they're definitely the team to beat. And checking out Chicago, you just need to take it a game at a time. Now the starting group for the visitors. Holiday out there with Jordan. Then it's Jaden McDaniel. Then there's Andre Drummond, and it's Oubre in at the 3. And for Chicago, we've got Buzelis. Josh Giddey is out there with James. Then it's Okoro, and it's Collins in at center. Well, Greg, hadn't this been a fun season so far? And it feels like the highlights just become more and more spectacular.
And that's because these guys are so competitive, trying to constantly one-up each other, and the fans are the beneficiaries.
Now here's Drummond. And finished off by Oubre.
A powerful finisher. Oubre Jr., you deserve to get dunked on when you let him get inside.
Pass to Giddey. Pocket 6. From past the arc. And it's McDaniels with the rebound. Outside, Jordan. Driving to the basket. And Drummond throws it down.
Pursues the offensive glass with purpose. Drummond knows who he is, and boy, does he attack it.
Here's Buzelis. Coming off a stellar performance against Boston.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Well, Billy Donovan had a few moments to share with me. I asked Coach directly about his thoughts on facing Drew Holiday. We have to keep an eye on him at all times, Coach admitted, saying defense is where he has me most worried. He can be so disruptive. We really have to keep the ball away from him. Sounds like they'll try to avoid Holiday altogether on the offensive end. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks. Holiday looking for an opening. James against Jordan. Good work there as it goes.
Out to a hot start. 4 makes and 5 shots to begin this ball game.
Collins kicks to Giddey. Outside, James. And Greg, the Bulls have said they're leaning towards building with depth.
Man, Team Jordan's defense looks good right now. Remember, Team Jordan's coming off that victory against the Bad Boys the other night. 4th quarter comeback. They came in a physical game, so we'll see what they do tonight. They're looking good right now, but long way to go. Look at those banners up there. My goodness. Look at all those banners up there by Chicago. My God. Give 2K credit for that detail, man. That is accurate.
The first free throw is good.
Michael Jordan going back to Chicago for the first time here in the series. NBA Cup game here.
And so Collins nails both of them.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see him miss.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played, McDaniels passes to Holiday. Over Giddey. The shot by Holiday, no good. Bulls trail by 6. Back to James. Pass to Okoro. Jordan with the steal. And it's Jordan slamming it down.
You won't find a much more entertaining sight I call that slam dunk contest level.
Collins setting the pick for Giddey. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
McDaniels passes to Oubre. Here's Drummond. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Here's a Okoro, and it's blocked.
0 for 4 to start things off. Got a bit of a pillow fight brewing here, but they're going to get it going.
And Jordan gets it to go.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now, here's Collins. His last outing, we saw him pour in 22. Taken away by Holiday. And here's the break. A nice shot by McDaniel.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
Team Jordan's defense looks phenomenal out here, man.
He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Let's take a look at the numbers for Zach Collins.
And the biggest takeaway when you look at his numbers is how good his three-point shooting has been the past 5 games. He's finding the open spots on the perimeter, and when he's getting good looks, boy, he is not missing.
Pass to Okoro. Bulls moving the ball around. Here's Giddey. Back to Okoro. Misses the 3. Gotten 7 of their first 10 attempts to fall so far. Excellent pace to their offense. Outside Holiday. Pass to Jordan. Shot clock at 5. Here's McDaniels. The fadeaway J off the mark.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
On the wing, James. He's defended by Jordan. Buzelis. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. Now, McDaniels. In the game against Chicago, very impressive. The 15-footer. Jordan can't get it to go. And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. A 12-point game. Bucket is good.
He's got some touch. Giddey delicate with that one.
Now here is Holiday. Coming in off a 12-point game his last outing. Oubre outside. And the 3 off target. Chicago has gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Controlled from outside. Okoro shot is off.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Pass to McDaniels. Back to Jordan. A beautiful reverse layup. Jordan's got 10 points.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Inside, here's Collins. Doesn't go for him. Good D by Drummond.
Just doing the job on the backdoor.
Left side, Jordan. Over James. And Okoro pulls it down. Bulls trail by 12. James kicks to Giddey. To the wing on the left. And the Bulls with another miss. Gone 8 of 15 from the field. Shooting above 50% here tonight. Oubre can't get it to go.
Uncharacteristic, but that's a bucket he'll convert 90% of the time.
In general, RJ, how would you describe Kelly Oubre's value to a franchise?
We know what Oubre provides a team. He's a versatile player who adds length. When he's aggressive on the offensive end, his slashing and movement can cause problems.
Now, Buzelis, after Kelly Oubre missed from long range. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. So Rick Adelman's decided to take a timeout here. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. And a chance here now to take a look at the teams that are tops in the league in scoring points off turnovers.
And all those points off turnovers have been a huge bonus. I mean, that aggressive defense has also paid dividends at the offensive end of the floor.
Here's Payne. Jordan outside. Valanciunas against Collins. Valanciunas dishes to Jordan. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Their last game, a win against Boston, looking to carry it into this one.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Even with all that noise, when they had the ball, it never rattled them. Their offense was in tune like it was a home game.
Can't get it to go. His fifth miss and 10 shots from the floor. To the paint. It's tipped. Stolen by McDaniel. Jordan with the ball. He's picked up by Collins. And now Okoro running the floor all by himself.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Here's Jordan. After the Bulls picking up a basket just moments ago. Chicago grabs the miss. Giddey's got his fifth rebound in this one. Here's Collins, and the lead is down inside single digits.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now here's Payne. Still scoreless. LaVine gets the bucket.
And since being drafted in 2014, LaVine has...
Zach LaVine coming back to Chicago. I forgot. It's also Zach LaVine makes a homecoming here. One of the best offensive players in Chicago Bulls history. He is. Nobody talks about it, but he is. Or was.
Carter, he's checked in for Chicago. Trey Jones comes in for Okoro. And it's Giddey with the ball for the Bulls. They trail by 11. Carter outside. And the Bulls with another miss. Gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Pass to Valanciunas. It's stolen by Jones. In transition, here come the Bulls. Here's Buzelis, and that comes off the assist by Jones.
Oh, 1-4 to start the game. Looking to step it up.
Payne looking around. Now here's Jordan. Pass to LaVine. And the foul on Jonas Valanciunas. That's his first foul. Mo Wagner's checked in for McDaniel.
Offense is having their problems out here right now. On both ends. Team Jordan's offense is really coming to the defense. The half-court execution hasn't been there the last 7 minutes. They opened up pretty good with the triangle offense, but since then they kind of bogged down.
Jones to the middle. Here's Smith, and Smith with the stuff.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, guys. The Bulls are going younger. Coach Billy Donovan said we don't want to be just stuck in the middle. There's no question about that, but it's always about the integrity of competition. The building out part is identifying guys that are going to help us move forward. Back to you guys.
Taking the long view. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. Here's Jones after the made shot from Jonas Valanciunas. Outside, Jones. Williams for 3. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Jordan with it. Now Smith defending. Good work defensively by Carter. Chicago trailing. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Valanciunas. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And Valanciunas' teammates love seeing that. Great to see him driving hard and getting the call.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Listen, 84 is a really good number to post at the foul line, and that's where he's at on the year.
Chicago making a switch here. Roden's checked in. Both shots good from the stripe.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throw.
Here's Jones. Pass to Roden. Williams for 3. And it's Jordan with the rebound. It could go. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
Resourceful move there.
Michael Jordan. And that's almost like the shot he hit in '97 in Game 1 in the finals against Utah. Remember in Game 1 when he hit the game winner? Kind of reminds me of that. Oh, Jordan. Yes.
That pumps up the whole team, and they'll try to carry that energy into the next period.
And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. They lead by 13. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating.
Team Jordan down there talking strategy.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes.
I like little
kind of
cutscenes like this.
Great showing from
Makes the game come alive.
Here's Jones. He has yet to score. They've got Jones. Patrick Williams is out there with Jalen Smith. Then there's Carter. And it's Senge in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. Outside, Levine. It's stolen by Carter. Pass to Jones. Now Smith, defended by Drummond. Smith, the pass to Carter. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got his 5th rebound in this one.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Just muscling through the contact. Levine is a flat-out star.
Smith, the pass to Carter. Cans it from downtown. Carter's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide-open threes like that. What are you doing?
For 3, Levine. Rebound by Smith. Bulls trail by 12. Carter looking around. Jones kicks to Williams. No good from outside. From the field, 44%, not bad. Oubre against Carter. Oubre passes to Payne. Wagner as screen on Jones. Wagner outside. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Oubre. A 3. It doesn't go for him. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for Chicago. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Smith outside from deep. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got 3 assists now in this one.
Yeah, that's 2 straight 3-pointers they've allowed.
Now here's Payne. Nothing on the board. Outside, Levine. Over Carter. Levine's shot is off. Bulls trail by 9. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Senge. Great D that time from Oubre.
Ooh, that's clearly something he's going to have to work on. You have to convert on those easy opportunities around the rim.
Carter against Levine. hoop. You know, RJ, when you think of the top scorers in the NBA, Zach LaVine can get overlooked.
Yeah, LaVine's career scoring average is over 20 points a game. We're talking about under 100 guys have done that in league history.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And it doesn't seem like the analytics folks are often fans of the mid-range jumper. But, Richard, where do you stand on that?
Well, I think great players have to use the mid-range jumper because most teams are protecting the paint and the three-point line. So for the best players, the shot creators, the guys that need to score buckets, they've got to have an in-between game.
Now here's Williams. Hasn't made one yet. Here's Smith. Andre Drummond grabs the miss.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Now here's Okoro. Defense is right there. James in the post. Guarded by LaVine. Back to Smith. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's on Kelly Oubre.
You know what? Nice job there on the attack at the rim, drawing the contact.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. And he can't get the first one.
Bulls offense just, man, non-existent. Got 18 points for 8 minutes here into the second quarter. They are struggling.
Yeah, that's such a challenge for a young player. I moved around a bit, but it was later in my career. Give Jalen credit. Despite the changes, he is still developing well.
He hits the second from the line. Gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Holiday with it. Scoreless thus far. On the wing, LaVine. James defending. Down low and stolen by James. Pass to Okoro. Outside Williams. Launches it. And he's still waiting to make his first shot for the night. Now 0 of 4.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Outside LaVine. And there's the drive. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by LaVine.
And a moment now to look at the numbers for Zach LaVine. He's putting up about 21 points per, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds. And he does so much for this team, but it starts...
Man, that's offense looking bad on both sides right now. We're going to go ahead and just go through Jordan the next few possessions. Michael's coming back in fresh.
Ellis is checked in for Chicago.
Get this offense going with Michael.
Back to Giddey. James outside. Here's Bruce Ellis. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Gone 0 of 2 from deep here in the second. And Drummond kicks to Holiday. Oubre outside. Jordan high post. Chicago grabs the miss. Smith's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Smith gets the pick for Giddey. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Smith's got 6 in the quarter.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
Yeah, and those second chance points can add up.
And we've seen it. He can do this all game. Jordan with a great burst there to get the finish.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Outside, James. Smith outside. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. And stolen by Jordan. For the finish. Nice work by Jordan. Leaking out and cashing in.
And what you see with Jordan, running full speed, but always in complete control.
Here's Bruce Ellis. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game. And Smith with the stop.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Jordan kicks to Holiday. Back to Jordan. Just 5 to shoot. Rebound by the Bulls. They'll be playing host to Toronto for the next one. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. James, good.
Always has his head up, getting unselfish with it.
Here's Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. Collins checked in for Chicago. Now, the shooting guards you see listed there have been the ultra-reliable players for the past month. Take a look at their percentages from the field during that time. You look at Jordan, 4th in the league, and as consistent as they come.
You know, just ask this group. Sometimes when you're hot, you're hot. And it's a comforting feeling for a coach to know you've got one of those guys roaming on the perimeter.
And with their range, they stretch out opposing defenses. So even when they're not shooting threes, they're still making an impact. And let's be honest, they're winning in spite of his atrocious shooting performance.
James, left side. It's stolen by Valanciunas. And here's the fast break. That was unbelievable! Michael Jordan!
It's just one of those nights where Jordan can do no wrong offensively. And let's talk about the endurance to go along with it. Wow.
Now, here's Okoro. He averages a bit over 6 points a game.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
Chicago shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And they've shot the ball well this season. And in terms of their attempts, 81%.
He's off on the first. So, GA, between the NBA Cup, the play-in, the new All-Star game format, the NBA not averse to some experimentation.
No doubt. And listen, not all the ideas have been successful, right? But overall, that willingness to innovate has paid off. The world doesn't stand still, and neither should the NBA.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second, a nice way to get your offense going.
Pass to Jordan. From 10 feet out, and they pick up 2. Jordan's got 22.
And when we think about the excitement that Jordan brings to the game, but what about the offensive fundamentals? The man is a perfectionist.
Now here's James. From downtown, and rebounded by McDaniels. McDaniels got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Now Buzelis. James outside. And here is Okoro. Pass to Collins. Over Valanciunas. Shot by Collins, no good. Now here's Jordan. 22 points for him. Outside Holiday. 13 feet away. And there's Michael Jordan, the assist by Holiday. 24 points for Michael.
And no one has better natural scoring tools. But another thing that really sets MJ apart, the acute instincts he brings to the table. Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
No good from Jordan. Bulls trail by 10. James looking it over. Pass to Giddey. Collins a screen on Jordan. Giddey no good.
Locking the arc down. Defense knows it's on them to scare off those shots.
McDaniels finds Holiday. Valanciunas against Collins. Valanciunas passes to McDaniels. Over Giddey. The shot by McDaniels, no good. And Chicago shooting just 39% in the second quarter.
Hello, Sideshow.
Left to play in the first half. Here's Buzelis. Kicks it out to Collins. Off target from outside. Gone 7 of 16, shooting just under 50% here in the second quarter. McDaniels outside. Here's Jordan. Can't hit that one. Nice defense from Giddey. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Okoro shot is off. Gone 0 of 3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Stolen by Collins. Okoro shot is off. McDaniels up top. Here's Jordan. What a play. Simply
Michael Jordan.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock.
Tough game tonight on both sides, but the defense of Team Jordan and Michael Jordan's offense is the difference. Everybody's struggling except for Michael. What a surprise.
We'll be back momentarily.
That's Jordan's second buzzer beater of the game. He hit a buzzer beater at the first quarter. It's another one here at the second quarter.
Thanks for tuning in. Welcome. A clinic in execution so far, as it's been a dominant showing.
Man, both teams with 7 steals apiece. But Bulls are shooting 29% of the team, man. They have got to pick it up. Yeah, that's his second buzzer beater. Hey, you know, the first one Sideshow looked like the one he hit in 97 against the Jazz in game 1 on the left side. I'll show it to you here in a second there. I'll go into the replay booth after the halftime show's done.
Wow, you're tough.
It looks like gets this ring, but right here, as we can see up there, you see there, guys. Neither team getting their team assists going. Team Jordan struggling offensively, only got 18 assists. Bulls right there with him with 10 assists. But both defenses have been playing pretty well with 7 steals apiece. But the difference is Michael Jordan. He's bailing them out with all these bailout plays. And again, I said that this team is built around Michael Jordan for defense and rebound. You don't need offense with Michael. You just need guys that can hold their own defensively and rebound. But for you, Sideshow, to go back and show you that buzzer beater by MJ at the end of the first quarter, let's go ahead and go from the top to the bottom here. It'll be faster. There it is. Here. Just basically, it's how much time's left here? It's 5.9 seconds in the first quarter. George just sizing it up all the way. These guys, man, makes a hard drive, just like in 97. I'll show it in full speed now. Gets him going one way, comes back the other way. Swish. It's just like 97 against Brian Russell against the Jazz.
We've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. What a game we're seeing from Michael Jordan.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for that.
But Team Jordan, remember, they're in a 4-way battle for that #1 spot in the Eastern Conference, guys. And really the NBA, and they're battling Showtime out west. I thought he was about to hit the punch celebration, air celebration.
We've got Oubre.
Yeah, the 89 Jordan celebration against the Cavs. Yeah. Oh, great play by Giddey. All right, guys, I got to concentrate here. We got a game. You know me. I got to concentrate here. Got to make these games come out right for you guys. So sit back and enjoy. Like, subscribe, and hit the bell. Thanks for showing up.
At the line for one, Josh Giddey.
That free throw good from Giddey. Well, Josh Giddey provides a Ford General's mentality, RJ, in a 6'8" frame.
Yeah, he sees the floor extremely well and prides himself on his ability to create easy looks for his teammates, especially in transition.
James against Jordan. Giddey surveying the D. 6 to shoot. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. Here's a Kuro. Oh, good with the triple.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Bulls trail by 9. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. And good that time.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Now, here's Oubre. Pass to Jordan to the left side wing. Drummond in the post. Working on Collins. For Chicago.
Bulls defense is playing pretty good here, man. You got to give them credit. They're doing a good job on Team Jordan. Oh, but here's Michael. Good defense.
Jordan. On the wing, Holiday. And it falls over the rim and in. Holiday's got his first points of the game.
Part of what makes Drew so valuable, he's a guard who can score without the ball.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Now here is Holiday. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You got to focus on the details.
Buzelis with the ball. McDaniels defending. There's the triple. And it's McDaniels with the rebound. McDaniels got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. And slam dunk by Jordan.
And right there, you see how quickly MJ gets into the air. Yet another one of his natural gifts.
James, no good. Doing well. They're at 45%. Here's Drummond.
And there's the Michael Jordan effect, guys. See, that's what I was talking about. This is what I was talking about. You don't need offense. Because look at this. He draws the guy in. See, look at Drummond's man. He's fixated on MJ. At this point, Drummond right now is not being boxed out. And Drummond, even at this point, is still one of the best offensive rebounders in the game when he's being boxed out. So when he's not even boxed out, you can just about guarantee he's going to get that rebound. There's nobody on him. Easy buckets. See, that's what I'm saying. You don't need offense. You just get the ball to Jordan, and you guys do your job, and I'll take care of the rest. That's basically what it is here. I mean, that's caveman basketball right there. You don't need any X's and O's for that.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you. Drew Holiday understands the big picture. He said, quote, basketball is a two-way sport. As much as you train offensively, you need to do the same thing defensively. Doing defensive slides, wall sits, things that help you with your legs and your base. I've done that since I was little. It helps. Back to you, Kevin.
Truly an elite defender. Allie, we thank you very much. A nice shot by Jordan.
Triangle offense. Being patient. Looking for the cracks.
And look, let's just say he knows it.
Right side, Collins. Spins. Pass to Okoro. Holiday against Giddey. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. And here is McDaniel. Oubre outside. This one for 3. Good on the triple. McDaniel's got 5 now.
Team Jordan.
And with the lead,
Execution, last 2 plays. Beautiful half-court offense.
All the guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Beans check in for Oubre. With a break in the action, let's now bring up the 2K leaderboard and look at the league's top scorers over the past 10 games. You take a look at Jordan, 3rd in the league. He typically dominates out there. He can seemingly score at will.
quite a roll he's been on. I mean, a pure scoring display. Eventually, teams might find an answer for him, but that's not been the case here lately.
Now here's James. Giddey the pass to Collins. And finished off by Collins.
Excellent job navigating the screen and roll there. Giddey showing his vision on that one.
McDaniels outside. Pass to Jordan. Shoots over James. Outside Jordan. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Giddey.
Away team
on Thursday, they'll go up against Devin Booker and the Phoenix Suns. And then on Saturday, they'll face off against Anthony Davis and the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Well, you can bet the crowd is going to be amped in that game. They've been on a roll lately, and we all know just how loud that building can be when things are going well.
A huge dunk by Jordan.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Pass to Buzelis. Now Giddey. Back to James. Fires the three. That's good. And so Giddey with the assist. Giddey's got his 6th assist on the night. Holiday with it. Outside Levine. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Inside. Here's Buzelis. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Lobs it up for Levine. An emphatic
Nelly! Trying to go to the replay on that one. Oh, I didn't expect him to do that one. Oh my goodness. Oh my God. Hey. Whoa. Michael George showing his playmaking ability right here. He good. Man. Quick first step, goes off glass for Levine. Oh my God. I didn't expect all that, man. Just comes in, MJ. And again, the Michael Jordan effect. He's fixated on Jordan and not even looking about Levine on the weak side. You're so worried about Michael Jordan that you're giving up stuff like some, crazy stuff. Crazy. Put that in the highlight reel. That'll be on the channel. Put that in the highlight reel.
Levine is in the air right on cue to put a smooth finish on that alley-oop.
Giddey against Holiday. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Sinks the triple. Buzelis has got 7 points in the game.
Man, that's sure got to be a load off his mind after not hitting a single three-pointer in that first half.
Here's Holiday. Pass to McDaniels. Back to Levine. And stolen by James. It's deflected. Here's Buzelis. Back to Giddey. And he jams it with authority.
And if he sniffs the rim, he's attacking. Giddey not messing around when he gets in close like that.
Here's Jordan. James defending. Jordan dishes to Holiday. Good on the bucket. Holiday.
Beautiful play by Jordan.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Pass to Buzelis. Back to Giddey. Collins wide open. He fires. Off target from three-point range. Holiday attacking, and the shot goes in. Holiday's got.
Where's the foul?
Yeah,
he basically bridged Holiday.
Right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
And Giddey gets it to go.
As a player, a rough first half, look, it can wake you up. Sometimes it leads to much improved play in the second half.
outside Levine. Outside Jordan. 4 on the shot clock. And the rejection by James. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. And the Bulls with some changes. Jalen Smith comes in for Bruce Ellis. And Trey Jones subbed in for Josh Giddey. Clock at 2. Here's Jordan. Kick out to Levine. Jones against Holiday. Here's Valanciunas. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Now here's Okoro. Guarded by Levine. Stolen by Levine. Driving the lane. Makes it off the glass. And that's 11 points.
Where is the foul?
They're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Out to Smith. Pass to Okoro. Jones against Holiday. And Okoro throws it down.
And cutting into the lead with the big one-hand throwdown.
That's how you get your team back into it. Holiday, the pass to McDaniels. Outside Levine for the 3. That's in for his 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip, 5 for 10.
After sinking 1 triple in the first quarter, he nails another one in the second quarter. He's got it going on.
Smith with a screen on Holiday. To the inside. Here's Collins, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Levine feeling it out a bit. Pass to McDaniels. Levine against Jones. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
He's not the biggest guy, but it's the explosiveness, the athleticism of Levine that makes him so difficult to handle.
Oh, man, the chess match that basketball is, man. The beautiful game. What is it about this game, man? I tell you, it's addictive, man.
No good on the free throw.
Just solid from the line.
Good old-fashioned tactical 5-on-5 basketball. There's nothing like it, guys, I can tell you.
From the free throw line, that is the combination you want.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Patrick Williams, he's checked in for Collins. Josh Giddey comes in for Okoro. And it's Carter in for James. And he's good on the second.
And you talk about the impressive resume of Zach LaVine. Multiple All-Star appearances.
Team Jordan fell asleep.
Victories. This is a very talented wing player.
Here's Payne. After Chicago.
Got the backups in now. Here comes Levine.
It's Levine.
Got something here with Wagner.
Pass to Wagner.
Now we missed it.
Now here's Payne. Defended by Jones.
Back into Wagner. Watch the weak side. There's Levine. There it is.
Offline with his 3. Bulls trail by 10. Carter outside. Giddey with it. Laravia's there. Jones with now guarded by Payne. Here's Giddey. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. Payne passes to Wagner. And it's off from 3-point range. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Up by 10. And 4th quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. Let's take a listen to a recent huddle from Coach Billy Donovan.
Hold your ground. Don't let him back your way in. Just hold your ground. The other thing, too, is once he picks the ball up, he's not going to shoot it. If he does, just stay down on him.
I like the way the Donovan's conveying that scouting report to his guys.
I mean, knowing how your opponent plays is important, and I think he's on point on this one.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Josh Giddey is out there with Patrick Williams. Then there's Carter. Then it's Jones. And it's Smith in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Here's Jones after the made shot from Zach LaVine. Jones looking for an opening. Out to Carter. Over LaVine. And it's Carter missing.
Credit the defensive effort there, not giving him room to operate.
Got it. Nice one there from LaVine.
A ridiculous athlete. I love when LaVine puts it on the deck and goes through the lane like that.
Giddey the pass to Smith, and then Smith with the dunk.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand, and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
Now Giddey. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Jones with it. Working on Payne. For 3, Smith. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones. Smith's got it back down to single digits for the Bulls. LaVine a screen on Jones. Payne kicks to LaVine. Pass to Wagner. And here's Valanciunas, covered by Smith. Payne gets a wide open look. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Payne's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And here's Jones. To the paint. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Zach LaVine.
First team foul. At the line for Chicago.
He misses the free throw. Bruce Ellis is checked in for Williams. And he sinks the second. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Now here's Payne, defended by Jones. LaVine wide open. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Yeah.
LaVine's got 7.
Team George looking good right now. Zach LaVine, remember, Zach LaVine plays off the bench for Team Jordan. And you can see him right now. He's starting to heat. He's heat. Oh, he is hot. I think he's got about, 17 points off the bench. But it's not over yet. You never know.
3rd minute of action now.
I missed him on the cut, but I got Valanciunas.
From the arc. And it's Valanciunas.
Got Valanciunas. Good play by Team Jordan.
Payne's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. On the wing, Jones. Payne covering. Jones with it. Working on Payne. On the basket by Jones.
And they're forcing the ball inside.
Michael George coming back in. You can see it over there on the left-hand side. Getting ready to close this out.
And
here comes LaVine again.
3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the
I didn't want it. Get something for Wagner.
Now here's
No, LaVine wants it.
LaVine inside the 3-point line.
Can't get it.
Gonzalez grabs the board. Bulls trail by 13. Giddey goes in, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
And he's got the speed to get away from defenders. Giddey turning on the Jets there.
Pass to Valanciunas. For 3, LaVine drains the 3-pointer.
Oh, Zach LaVine has just got dialed in downtown right now.
12 straight points
Wow.
off the 3-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Jones drives in.
But Team Jordan's getting up way too much penetration. See, this is a weaker defensive unit right here.
Working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Payne passes to Wagner. Now LaRavia. Wagner outside. A 3-ball. And Valanciunas kicks to LaVine. Back to Valanciunas. The second chance effort, and he sinks the layup. 9 points for Valanciunas.
And one way Valanciunas generates offense, using that big body to snare the board and keep the play alive.
Now here's Giddey. Can't connect from short range. So Rick Adelman's decided to take
All right, see our defensive unit back here and get Michael in there and close this up. Probably played Michael another 3 minutes. Put this away, and Team Jordan will go get some Gatorade, some hot dogs, and make their way back to North Carolina. get on the bus. After the pros game show. Gatorade and hot dogs.
Chicago making some changes. Collins checked in for Jalen Smith. Okoro comes in for Trey Jones. And James subbed in for Carter. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey guys, over that break I was able to catch the message that the visiting team coach was giving to his team. And they told their team, no easy threes, let's guard that arc, don't let anyone get an open look. With the lead, they want to close this one out with their perimeter defense. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
James, the pass to Giddey. Good, and the assist goes to James. Giddey's got 14 points here in the second half.
You know, he was a non-factor in that first half, but now he's making up for lost time.
Jordan against Giddey. With some arc. No good from Jordan.
Nothing is going his way in this half offensively. Really having a hard time finding his shot.
Giddey, no good. Gone 8 of 11 from the field in the final period. Great shooting down the stretch. Giddey against Jordan. Pass to McDaniels. Shoots over James. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
He's someone opposing defenses have a hard time game planning for.
Levine with it. He's picked up by James. Levine passes to Valanciunas. Jordan deciding where to go with it. No good from Valanciunas. Bulls trail by 17. James kicks to Giddey. Collins up top. Guarded by Valanciunas. Outside, James. Collins setting the pick for Giddey. And again, Chicago. No good. Diversified scoring in this one for them.
I love when everyone can get involved. A full team effort.
Jordan, that's for two. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
The drive, the willpower of Michael Jordan is on a completely different level. He is competing every second he is on the floor and always looking for any.
Jordan with 33, 5, and 4 tonight.
And the first one at the line is good.
Pretty modest performance. His average trail. Just an average day back in 1991 for him. Those are Jordan numbers from 91. Classic Jordan numbers. 34, 5, and 4. That's about right.
Both good from the line that time. Here's Giddey. Pass to Okoro. Now Collins. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Giddey with it. McDaniels picks him up. Buzelis. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Jordan with it. Driving inside. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Okoro's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Buzelis. Buzelis sets a screen for Giddey. Here's Buzelis. Now here's Giddey. They need this one. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got rebound number 11 for him here tonight.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Jordan passes to McDaniels. Levine kicks to Jordan. Pass to McDaniels. Screened by Valanciunas. Shot by McDaniels, no good. Bulls trail by 19. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
When you got bounce like Levine, you're always a threat to get your hand on the ball when you contest.
Jordan finds McDaniel. Pass to Levine. And here's Valanciunas. Shoots the three. Levine can't hit. Chicago's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. And Zach Levine gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Drummond checked in for Jonas Valanciunas.
Number 13, Andre Drummond. 2 minutes remaining in the game.
There's 1:59 left to play in the final quarter. Clock at 6. To the middle. Deflects the pass. And stolen by Drummond. Here's Jordan. And they call the foul. So he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Yeah, it's over. Michael comes back to Chicago and gets the win. Here comes the bench players. Starters going out. Except for Michael, we got to hit the free throw. And get Jordan out of here.
I guess you never know. I personally don't think
Team Jordan won 27-5 after this win. And that'll move them up, but you better believe the bad boys are looking. Team Chamberlain's right there, and of course, Team Larry Bird, the hottest team in the NBA. I know I've been saying that every video, but they are. And you win 20 games in a row, you deserve to hear that. So, a lot to be decided here.
To play here in the fourth. Jones against Jordan. To halt the run, and again, Chicago turns.
Yeah, the Bulls are done, man.
I'm not sure what he was thinking.
Let's get Michael out of there. Let's get Michael out of there, man.
A new lineup here for the Bulls.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
And we see it so often. One little tweak to the game plan and everything falls into place for a team.
And now it's time for our presentation of the player of the game, Michael Jordan.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
And as the star of this team, he knows he's going to be the object of the crowd's anger. For 3, Levine. It's hauled in by the Bulls. James has got rebound number 5 here tonight. And he makes good on the layup.
Got it in close, and unless it's an open 3, that's the key to efficient offense.
James against Levine. Oubre on the wing. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Here's Chicago. Pass to Collins. Here's Gibbs.
Exactly. Garbage time. It's garbage. Extensive garbage time, as Marv Albert used to say.
Here's Buzelis. Back to Okoro.
Garbage.
And it's James missing.
Try to say it with some class, so garbage time. Garbage.
Now Payne.
Don't even shoot him. Let's get out of here. Don't get nobody hurt. And now do it.
And so it's a victory for the road team in this one.
Stay tuned for the post-game show, guys, so you can get the wrap-up for all the standings.
Waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that about wraps it up. With Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, and along with Allie LaForce on the sideline, I'm Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching tonight's NBA coverage. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Michael Jordan.
MJ and the boys come to Chicago, and they put not really on the show. I mean, this was just pretty much an average, just good old-fashioned NBA basketball game. Wasn't nothing really stood out about this. It was contested in the first half, but the Team George defense pretty much was broken open. Let's take a look at the turnovers. There's a story. They won 14 points off turnovers, 10 for the Bulls. The bench points really made a difference. Zach LaVine took care of that, as I've said before. I think the two foremost runners for the Sixth Man of the Year award in this series obviously are going to be Zach LaVine, right? We just seen, and also Bol for Team Larry Bird. But we'll talk about that a little later in the postgame show. Team Jordan with 9 offensive rebounds to their 5, 43 defensive rebounds, 10 steals to 9. Not really a difference there. Just came down. I mean, really, the difference was, in a defensive game like this was, they got Michael Jordan, you don't. I mean, that's what the difference was. I mean, they've got Michael Jordan, and you don't. I mean, it was a defensive ball game. Everybody struggled except for you-know-who. 38 points from even Michael Jordan kind of struggled. He really didn't shoot that well. I mean, 36. Yeah, that's not a good shooting night. 36 shots on 38 points is not a good shooting night. I wouldn't say. I mean, you'll take it, but usually when he takes 36 shots, you're looking for like about 45, 48 points from MJ. And he didn't really get to the free throw line a lot. I think the refs didn't call a lot of fouls tonight in this game. But Zach LaVine came off the bench, was huge points off the bench. 25 points, man. 4 for 9 from downtown. Giving it done. Telling you. Remember, he was drafted to be the second best player on Team Jordan. I felt that if you're going to do it, you get Zach LaVine, you don't start him. You bring him. You don't need him to start. Bring him off the bench so he can tag team with Jordan. Jordan will go in there and play against the first unit guys. Zach will come in against the second unit guys and clean up. And boy, did he do it tonight with 25 points. Really put on the show. As for the Chicago Bulls, Josh Giddey almost had a triple-double tonight, but, man, he really hurt his team. This is the modern era. This is what point guards got to stop doing. You don't have it, man. That hurt. Imagine if those 10 attempts were passes. Try to get somebody else a shot. You know what I mean? Those 9 shots that you missed, imagine if they were passes. Try to get somebody else going. And you're the point guard. That's what you got to think about. But he did have 8 rebounds, 8 assists, only 2 turnovers, so give him credit for that. Against that, I got to go, Sally. See you next time. Yeah, Sideshow. Thanks for coming, man. Always great to see you. Everybody else. Hope you enjoyed it, man. Have a great day. Jalen Smith, 15 points, 7 boards. Had a pretty good game. Zach Collins as well. But, as always, it goes back to the man, 23 in red. Let's take a look at him. Jordan with 2 buzzer beaters in this game, 2 in the first half. And they were something to look at. And he had that amazing alley-oop to Zach LaVine. And I'll put that on my channel for a highlight. That'll be going up a little later. Jordan with a thunder jam right there. Another thunder jam. Or a 2-hand thunder jam. Layup off the left hand. Nice little handoff to Holiday cutting in there right there. Little dribble handoff there to Josh, to Jalen McDaniels. Little post off a post drive dunk. Mid-range pull up. Just another average day for MJ. 38 points, 6 rebounds, 4 assists, 4 steals. Another day at the office. As we move this along, guys. Let's go ahead and take a look at these standings here in the Eastern Conference after that game has been played. As Team Jordan now playing pity-pat with Team Larry Bird now as they take the number 1 record in the NBA and the Eastern Conference. And everybody now is a game and a half behind Team Jordan. So Team Larry Bird, Team Chamberlain as Globetrotters, and the Bad Boys. Well, actually, their Team Larry Bird and the Globetrotters are a half game behind Team Jordan. And the Bad Boys are now a full game and a half. Because remember, the Bad Boys lost that key. Remember, they had a big game with the Bad Boys the other night that was huge to what's going on right now. Had the Bad Boys had won that, they would still be a half game behind Team Jordan despite that loss. But since the Bad Boys lost this game, that's what's putting behind the 8 ball right now. And as you can see, the Bad Boys, to some degree, had some control of that game into the fourth quarter where Team Jordan just pulled away. And remember, Michael only scored 26 points in that game. Michael really didn't play well. They did a good job on Jordan in that game. They still won because Jaden McDaniels came in and played. We didn't expect that. He gave him 26 points and almost had a triple-double in that game to really bail him out. And Drummond played great, had 18 points, almost a double-double. But the point is that by them losing that game, that puts the Bad Boys now a game and a half down. They're not out of that running yet. They're still there, but they're going to have to they've got to start winning games because you know how it is, man. These top teams, they might drop a game and then go on a 7-game winning streak, and then you'll never catch them. You got to stay with them, man. That's how it is in the NBA. I've said before, December is always the month where the top teams pull away. That's when you start getting your individual position battles throughout the playoff seeding. You get your position battles for the number, usually the 3 and the 3 and the 1 usually battle for the rest of the way. Then you have your 4 and the 5 battle, and then you have your 6, 7, 8, and then the people who are out of the playoffs battling for those positions down there. Kareem right now at the bottom right there is in danger of falling out of this contention for the top seeds and being stuck at that 5th seed and out of position for that 6th seed. See, it's just going to be bad because that will mean they'll have to play a legend team in the playoffs on the road with no home court advantage at all in any round. So even if they were to beat the number 4 seed, you'll be facing another legend team in the next round with no home court advantage, and it's going to have to be a war. So yeah, everybody's trying to avoid that 5th seed, man, because it's just a death number. It's a death number. You don't want to be that number 5th seed, man. It's just death. You're almost guaranteed to not advance. So going on, looking at that, with Team Jordan now ruling the roost out there, let's go ahead and take a look here at the next game coming up in this series. We saw Team Dr. J take care of the OKC Thunder today in a good one. Team Jordan went on the road to Chicago, took care of business there. And the next game coming up this will be a good one. It will be Kareem Abdul-Jabbar and Team Chamberlain going on the road to Philly to face Joel Embiid and Tyrese Maxey in what should be a hell of a good game. As we saw, remember, the Sixers upset Team Dream a couple days ago, so this is not going to be an easy game for Team Kareem. And I think for this game, we're going to go ahead and do the old school Philadelphia 76er jerseys. How about that? We'll do that. We'll give it that look for the aesthetic for the game. Let's go ahead and take a look here at Team Kareem's situation for their search, for their journey right now as they're going. They're sitting at 25-8. That's a good record, but in this Eastern Conference where you see these legends, they're 2.5 games out of first place and appearing to be 2 games out of the number 3 seed. So they got some work to do. Needless to say, they're a game behind the Bad Boys. So they got to start putting together some pretty good win streak here. They need to go on. Team Kareem needs a good solid 5 or 7 game win streak, man. That's what they need. They need to get on a win because they've been inconsistent. Look at that. They've got in the last several weeks we've seen them. Look at that. Look at all these losses they've had. They win a game, lose a game, win a game, lose a game, win a game, lose a game, lose a game, win a game, lose a game, win a game. See, they haven't been able to put together that good win streak that you need to move up in this super ultra competitive conference. So, but having said that, look who they've been playing. I mean, they're lost. That's Team Dr. J. They lost to. They lost to Chamberlain. They lost to Chamberlain again. Then they had an upset here against the Cleveland Cavaliers. The Cavaliers upset them when they had the game wrapped up. The Cavaliers came from behind and won that game. Then they lost to Chamberlain again. Then Jordan came in and just absolutely obliterated them. Well, let me see what MJ did in that game. MJ actually he didn't obliterate them. MJ gave him 32 points. It was a good team, but him and Zach LaVine together. And then you had a guy, Moses Brown. Remember, this is the game where Valanciunas was hurt, and a backup, Moses Brown, came in at 7'2". He's from UCLA of all things. Isn't that something? A guy from UCLA came in and gave Kareem all kinds of problems. Go check that game out. Kareem only had 30 points, 22 rebounds. But if you look at it, Moses Brown came right back with 17 rebounds and really helped out Team Jordan. because the story going into that game was how is Team Jordan going to defend Kareem without Valanciunas in there to help out Drummond? Well, Moses Brown came in there and really supplied that, and he also had 8 field goals. Kareem couldn't stop him for some reason. It was just when he had 7 offensive rebounds. It was crazy. It was a crazy, weird game, man. I don't think it will happen again, but nevertheless, that's what happened there. Then we move over here to the Timberwolves. They lost to the Timberwolves. They defeated Shaquille O'Neal in a tough game, and then they won 2 games there against the Knicks, tough game. The Clippers, that was a tough game. It was tough in the beginning, but they closed it out late. And then, of course, Jordan again got them. So they're behind the 8 ball a lot, man. So now they're playing the Sixers. And then it doesn't get any easier because now they got the Sixers here. That's going to be a tough game. Atlanta, they should be able to get that one. They should be able to beat the Hornets. Then you got Shaquille O'Neal again. Then you got Boston. Then you got L.A. Then the Bad Boys for the first time this year, which is going to be an important game. They got to get that one. Then you got OKC and then Cleveland again, who already have beaten you. So that's going to be a tough game. So Team Kareem they need a good 5 to 6 games. Because if they don't, man, they're pretty much done. I don't say they're done, but like they're locked into that 5th spot because you just know the rest of these other guys. Because let's take a look at let's look at Team Larry Bird's schedule, what they've got coming up. Team Larry Bird is still on their 6-game road trip. They got some tough games. They've got some tough games. They got Magic Johnson here and Magic Johnson here again, and Philadelphia. They got the Pacers and the Celtics. So this is relatively a tough schedule, but when you really get down to it, the only 2 teams I really fear out of this, I fear obviously Las Vegas, and I somewhat fear the Pacers because the Pacers match up extremely well with Team Larry Bird, in my opinion, when you look at their front line. When you look at Pascal and you look at Zubac, and then you got Obi Toppin, they match up fairly well with Team Larry Bird's front line. Because if you put Obi Toppin, he's capable of guarding Larry Bird in certain instances with his size. And then you got Pascal to match up with Alexander Sarr. And, of course, Zubac is one of the best offensive rebounders in the game. It's going to be tough to keep him off the glass. And then you always got Tyrese Halliburton, who's always a problem. So the Pacers are going to be a problem for Team Larry Bird. I don't really foresee any problems here. I think they're going to get destroyed because they don't have any size. And then I think on top of that, Jason Tatum is hurt too, so he's playing. So they're going to obliterate this team. They've got no size. Yeah, they've got nothing going on here. Chris Boucher, they're going to obliterate the Celtics. But yeah, getting back to Team Kareem here, we go back and re-highlight these guys. Team Kareem sitting there, they're not a good road team. They're 11-5 on the road. They're not particularly a good home team either. And they're only scoring 105 points a game. I mean, that ain't much, man. That ain't a lot in the modern era. I mean, you need to get that up to about 110, man. 110 is what you should be getting at least on average in the modern era. So, but we'll see what happens in the next game. And I will have that game coming for you guys live. And keep in mind, too, after that game, it will be – hold on, let me go ahead and spotlight that for you so you guys can see it visually. After this one, there will be a marquee game with Team Dream, led by 1994 Olajuwon, going on the road to Vegas to take on Magic Johnson from 1987 in Las Vegas, the number 1 team in the Western Conference, and maybe the second best record in the NBA right now. And then after that, it will be Shaquille O'Neal taking on Jokic, and that will be a tough game. And then Bird goes back to Boston, and that will be it. But before all that, we got Kareem going to Philly, and I will have that for you guys in the next 25 to 30 minutes. So make sure you hit that dial, hit that like button, and hit that subscribe button, hit that bell so you don't miss a minute of the action. And I will see you guys when I go live with 1975, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar leading his team Kareem into Philadelphia, hoping to get back in this race in the Eastern Conference, and a must-win game for them. We'll see what happens. Thanks for watching. See you next time.